Hello, welcome to Get Your Mind On. I'm Lori Stohs. Well, Christmas is almost here, and I'm sure you've had a busy time of year hustling and bustling around getting ready and preparing. Or maybe you've had some time to find some presents. Today we're going to talk about the present of presents. Now you might be saying to me, gosh, I really haven't had a lot of time for myself or for presents, but really I want you to think about that today as we think about the holiday season coming near. What are we going to remember in the next couple years or the next even months ahead when we stop and reflect back to say, what was the best part of the holiday? Was it all the running around, or was it the time that we were there making memories and being present? I think part of it is, what is the meaning of Christmas for you? And what is the meaning of this holiday season? You know, for some of us, it's the meaning of Jesus was born on Christmas Day, and our meaning is fulfilled through that. Some of our meaning is traditions, that we've had lots of traditions that we've had as a family, and the meaning comes through those traditions. Sometimes it's just family time. Sometimes it's the memories that we've had, maybe of lost loved ones. So there's lots of time at Christmas that we stop to reflect on those things. But really, when we think about how do we make those memories and how do we really think about that presence, I want you to think about what you can do to stop and be mindful. Well, when we think about our presence, again, sometimes when we're so busy paying attention to everything else going on, the cooking and the cleaning or the getting the presents or the running around or whatever we're doing, I think sometimes we lose sight of what's going on in the day. You know, as I think about holidays with my family, I usually say at the end, gosh, I didn't have enough time to spend with people and have a conversation to see how they were doing. That's the most important thing for me. And so really taking the time to be present when you're with people as you celebrate this holiday, it's really important because that's really the best gift that you can give someone. Now you might say, how do I recognize if I'm present or not? Well, you know, there's some little activities that you can do. Some people want to really think about mindfulness and how they can be mindful. And this is something, of course, you're hearing probably more and more about. Some of you may practice mindfulness every day. Keeping your feet just planted to the ground is one way to be conscious and be aware. The other thing I do is I hold my fingers together, and so I know I'm present when I have my fingers touching, and I know that I'm in the moment, and that way I'm enjoying the time with the person. So that's really important to think about. If you haven't done that, that might be something that you want to think about instilling in your day through this holiday so you can think about your presence. The other thing is thinking about the time that you spend with people. What are those things that matter to you? It might be just the making sure that when you're sitting and having a cup of hot chocolate after the caroling, or it might be that when you're wrapping presents, that you're just not looking at it as, oh my gosh, I got all these presents to wrap. Is that at the moment of just what it is and just enjoying that time. And even if you're alone doing it, there's some quiet time that you can just be calm and peaceful. It might be the baking of the cookies. And although the kitchen may be a disaster and there may be stuff all over, it's really thinking about the memories that you're creating with that family. It might be the making of the Christmas meal that day, when you have so many people in the kitchen and everybody's doing their part and carving the turkey and getting their favorite dishes. It's just stopping and reflecting and pausing in the moment and just appreciating what's there. Not looking at the past, not looking at the future, but just be in the moment. For positive charge this week, number 1, what is your best way to stay present? And 2, what is something meaningful for you that can create a memory that you can give your gift of presence to others? This week is a busy week, and I wish you the best for the holiday season for you and your family. But really do your best to be present. Create those memories. And rarely have I ever heard anyone say that I spent too much time being with someone or loving someone I wanted to be with. Thanks for joining us today, and remember to get your mind on.